Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, you guys probably already know exactly what I'm going to say. I am so excited for this video. It's gonna be so good. Why do I look like Brad Mondo right now? I drink way too much coffee for my own good, so I am hyper right now and I just need to release all this energy, and I think this is a great time to film this intro. So as you guys can probably tell by today's video, Colourpop has done it again. They have come out with another collection, and this is a collection that I know so many people are so excited for. And honestly, I was so shocked that I actually got this collection in the mail because I was not expecting to get this collection in the mail. So when I saw that I got it, I was like, oh. We are going to be doing a full review slash first impression slash tutorial on the Colourpop times Raw Beauty Kristi collection, which I know so many people have been wanting this collection, this collab for so long. And honestly, I'm just so happy for her. I think this is such an amazing opportunity for her. I really love Raw Beauty Kristi so much because I feel like she is such a genuine person, and definitely like stands true to what she believes in. But not only does she stand true to what she believes in, but she's also like that person to make sure to not get into drama. Like she just stays in her world, but she welcomes everybody into her world, and she just seems like she comes from such a genuine and loving place. Obviously, I don't know her personally, but just from her videos, the way that she holds herself on social media and whatnot, I feel like she's so genuine. And honestly, like, I feel like she's a great person to do this collaboration with. Her work is just phenomenal. She is super talented. So I'm super excited because I got the whole entire collection in PR from Colourpop, which is such a dream, such a blessing. Honestly, like, thank you so much, Colourpop, for this amazing opportunity. All these different collections that have come out and given me the opportunity to be able to film these videos for you guys, because I know you guys really do enjoy seeing these collection videos. And thank you guys so much for all of your guys' love and support with all my videos that I have released throughout the year. So we're gonna jump right into the collection. So as you guys can see, my makeup is already done. This is the look that I came up with using the collection, and I'm here for it. Let me just say that. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I don't want to say too much because I want you guys to see the tutorial, and stay tuned for my thoughts at the end of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys everything that I got. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys want to see this full collection, my thoughts, my review, and a look using the whole entire collection, then just continue watching. Alrighty, so we're starting off with the At Forest Sight palette, which looks like this, and we're going to take the shade called Puffball, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that into the crease. And I'm taking the equivalent of a Morphe M433 brush, which is just like a denser like blending brush, and just kind of packing that in my crease, and then also applying a little bit on my outer corner. And as you guys can see, I'm using kind of like the belly of the brush to just really blend that out and create the shape that I want. And then I'm going to just go ahead and just line underneath my waterline as well, my lower lash line, and just go all the way around my eye just to smoke things out and blend things together. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade called Chanterelle, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply that right on top of that puffball shade, and this is just going to blend everything out. I am using a pointed fluffy blending brush to go ahead and still keep the definition exactly where I want to, but be able to blend everything out seamlessly. Then taking a Morphe M507 and taking the shade called Homegrown, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that on my outer corner of my eye, kind of just like on the outer half, not really like in the crease per se. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade called Emerald City with a Morphe M433 brush and just apply that right on top of that, just to add a little bit more depth and a little pop of color. And I am pressing it on to the outer corner of my eye and just kind of blending it back and forth. And I kind of create like a diagonal shape, as you guys can kind of see here on the outer corner of my eye. I just feel like that just kind of elongates the eye and it works for my eye shape. You kind of want to play around and see what works best for you. And I'm just continuing to build that color up until I get the intensity that I like, because working with greens and blues sometimes can be quite a difficult challenge. So you just want to make sure you take your time with it. And then I'm taking the shade called Evergreen, and I'm just applying that right in the blank space of my eyelid. So in the inner like 2/3 of my eye, and I'm kind of like applying that in a diagonal shape as well, just because I feel like, again, it's going to elongate my eyes. I really like the look that this gives me. Then I'm just blending those two green shades together in the center, and then I'm going to go ahead and take some of the Super Shock shadow in the shade called Olympic. Actually, no, wrong shade. It's in the shade called Like a Moss, and put that in the center of my eye. And then I'm taking the green liner in the shade called Spare Time, and I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes. I'm creating a nice little wing here. Nothing too crazy, just winging it out like I normally would. So you guys can see I create the line first, then the wing, and then I just connect that. And then I'm taking the shade Olympic, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner of my eye, and this is going to brighten everything up. Then I'm taking the yellow liner in the shade called Marigold, and I'm just applying that on my lower lash line. I'm going to really make the eyes pop. And then after we do that, apply some lashes, and that is it for the eye look. These are magnetic lashes, which you guys will see that they do come apart later on, but just ignore it. Then I'm taking some neutral lip liner, and I'm just applying that onto my to my lips. Sorry. And I wish I would have filled it in all the way, because I went ahead and took the gloss in the shade called Wildflower, and it was pretty sheer, but it is a really nice, like, light pink that I feel like it would work really well on top of a lipstick. And then just to brighten things up a little more and also to use it, I used the gloss in the shade called Glacier, mostly in the center of my lips. I felt like this just made my lips look a little bit more juicy, a little bit more plump. And you guys can see this is the finished look. I really love how this eye look just came out. I feel like this is like the version of Subculture that we always wanted. So that is it. Anyways, so that is the final look. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I was really pleasantly surprised with how all the eyeshadows worked with each other. I was kind of scared because this palette kind of gave me Subculture vibes, so I was scared that it was gonna kind of act in the way of Subculture, where, not that I hated Subculture, I feel like it is, if you know how to use the palette, it is a good palette, but if you don't know how to use it, it's kind of hard to work with, because it's like really, like, you have to like barely press into the colors and like really builds up the colors. While with this, I feel like if you like press into the colors a few times, it's not going to be all like chalky and all over the place. There was a little bit of fallout in some of the colors, but I feel like it wasn't anything too crazy. It was more like in the pan or in the palette that there was fallout more than like on my face, which was nice. And I did try to use as many colors as I possibly could, but I mostly wanted to test out like these colors down here and these colors up here, especially that yellow right there. And I feel like they all worked really, really well with each other. They really blended out so nicely, and I think this is like the perfect eyeshadow palette for fall, because you have those beautiful fall earth tones that we just absolutely love. And of course you could use this year-round, but it's going to give you more of a deeper, smokier, grungier, colorful look, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. And we do have those two shimmers that I feel like you can create so many different looks with, and add those shimmers to just kind of like make things pop. But if you do want a little bit of extra shine, of course the Super Shocks are the way to go. If you ever do like a nice all matte look and then like kind of add a Super Shock, I feel like that just kind of ties everything in together. As you guys saw with my sunflower, Colourpop sunflower collection, where I did that all matte eyeshadow look and then used the Super Shock shadow to just add a little bit of shine to my eyes. The liners, they're really dry when you swatch them, but once you apply them into your like eyelids, or onto your waterline, I feel like they're really, really pigmented. They last a long time. So I do love that. And then last, the glosses. Don't really, like, I wasn't excited to see like, oh, more glosses in the collection, because I feel like with glosses, unless you're gonna have a really super opaque gloss, once you have like a nude gloss, a light pinky nude gloss, like a sheer glitter gloss, once you have like those three and people come out with different variations of them, like you already have pretty much the same gloss. Like they're not going to look any different. I will say though, I do love the undertone of this one here in the shade called Wildflower, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like it just kind of adds, makes my teeth look a little bit whiter, because it does have a little bit of a blue undertone in it. So I feel like it's just really like brightening up my smile, and I think it looks really good with my skin tone. I did put on a lipstick underneath just for a little bit more color because I felt kind of washed out. I put the gloss on top, and I just feel like it just really kind of tied everything together. It's a super pretty, nice neutral. That is pretty much it for my thoughts on this collection. Again, it isn't the biggest collection ever, so I don't have, but that's pretty much it. I really do like this collection a lot. If I were to recommend products starting from top to bottom, I definitely would say I'm a little bit biased, so I would go eyeshadow palette, Super Shock shadows, eyeliners, and then glosses as my last choice. Again, this is my own personal preference on like what I would like, what I would use, what I would need, what I would enjoy. That's just kind of how I would rate the different items as to which item I think is a priority to pick up once the relaunch comes back, just in time for the holidays. So yeah, let me know if you guys picked up this collection, what items you guys picked up, what items are you guys thinking about picking up. Maybe I can help you make a decision. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section, so definitely let me know that. That is all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up so I know what videos to make for you guys in the future. And if you aren't already, make sure you guys do subscribe to my channel down below. Help me to get to my goal, which is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think I can do it if I just stay consistent, and if you guys just continue to support me. If you guys want to share this video with anybody, let them know. I would really appreciate it. And also let me know down below what content you guys want to see, because if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that every single year, the month before or the week before Christmas, leading up to Christmas, I do a little series here called Michellemas, where I do a week's worth of videos, one every single day until Christmas time. And they're just different videos, whether if it's like a Colourpop video, Christmas makeup, a skincare routine, whatever it is that you guys want to see. Definitely let me know your guys' requests down below, and I will try my hardest to be able to do that. I do have a few different ideas of what I want to do for it, but if you guys have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it, so that way you guys can feel like a part of the process. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then.